Right. And it's even semi-even points-wise. This is very rare, especially on this map, so we will see what we're going to do. And I've just noticed that I put the microphone in the wrong spot. Damn it. Right, so J-7II. Don't know if you heard that in the intro. I'm not sure if it recorded properly. But this is a very under-engined plane. Underused plane, I mean. It's a slightly better MiG-21 F-13 with a better engine and 2 guns instead of 1 and double the ammo load, so 120 shots instead of 60. So we will see. As usual, I have put my little personal crosshair in that I use in all planes where I can. Because it just helped me aim. If it doesn't wobble, you have a static element. And for the other deck, I have, or the other planes in the deck, I have the first F-5A, not a huge fan of this. And as an attack strike aircraft, Q-5A. Okay, there's somebody shot there. Single. This is the enemy side, right? Okay, I see something over there. There's 2 planes there. I don't know if you can see that. Three planes. So we will investigate that. I would normally fly high on this map, but considering that we have no RWR. Or are these the attackers? Yeah, this... destroy enemy attackers. Yeah, these are the attackers. There's a friendly there. What is that? It looks like he's incoming. Might be a bot, but I'm not sure. Let's investigate. Is it a Jaguar as well? Yeah, I think so. Alright. You could say this is a wasted missile, but on the other hand, I am currently grinding the whoops. Close. What's that? Oh, that's a lightning. That's a bloody lightning, is it? I think he didn't see me. We don't have radar, as I said before. So there's that. But we also can't catch a lightning, I think. We are the better fighter than a lightning, but we can't catch him. Okay, there is something in the eye zone, which is an enemy. We don't really have a lot of fuel, especially when we have to afterburn. But we have a quick blast at this, whatever it is. Might be a mistake. Can't see anything yet. No? There. I can see something. Look. That is Is it a Harrier? No, not. Hunter, I don't know what that is. Whatever it is, it's about to attack our ships, I think. Yeah. I hope he doesn't get splashed by them, because then we have wasted even more fuel. It is kind of fast, whatever it is. Yeah, it's stuttering all over the place. And I can't seem to catch anything. Sure, if we could afterburn, yeah, but... shit. Yeah, we have to turn around. The reason why this is stuttering is, by the way, it's because we are constantly in the transition range from subsonic to supersonic, and then it does the nose dip at like 0.97 or something. And then it constantly dips below, it doesn't accelerate any further. So let's have a quick look into this zone. I hate being fuel constrained on these big maps. But it is what it is. Yeah, it was an F-111, so no wonder we couldn't catch it. We're just too slow for that. American advantage. There it is. That's an A-10. And that's a problem. So if he sees us, we can't do anything about that. There's something else here. Yeah, no guns, no missile kill possible. It was an A-10, but there was something else here. Yeah, this thing. We have to at least... oh, we are so fuel constrained. I hate that so much. So what is that? Is that the F-111 going back? No, it's an F-5. Okay. We can't dogfight an F-5, I think. I hope that's an enemy one. Yes, it is. Okay, we really have to go now. Oh, and there's another thing. That's a Phantom. We can fight this, but what I can't do is prolonged fight this, because we don't have any fuel. I can do this all day with the guy, but yeah. This is a Sea Phantom as well. Okay, he lost it, I think. Yeah, I think he lost it. Jesus Christ. Okay, can we go home? They're relentless, these Americans. You chop one head off and 10 others come out of the hole. But you can see how good this is. I hope. Like the guns obviously double the punch, right? You get double the punch with double the cannons at the same BR. So there's no reason to fly the normal MiG F-13 if you have this available. And yeah, so a little bit more engine power, but again you have to really be careful because no flares. And if you encounter any planes that are much better than you, there's nothing you can do about it. Or in other words, planes in which pilots sit who know what they're doing. So if this Phantom, for example, could have just outsped me, he should have done like a hit and run attack, but he started turning and that's why he died, right? I could not have done anything if he really wanted to run away. If he came in with like Mark 1 and then extended away, there's nothing I could have done. But yeah, this is how it always goes. American pilots are not the most skillful ones, but they are plentiful. Right, now we're going to take out this F-5. It can carry a lot of bombs because it's an American plane. And I'm trying to intercept anything that comes out of this base. For some reason they always start here, never here, even if they can. Should we take the... No, let's go just with the 2 missiles. This gets flares and chaff for some reason. Okay, interesting. It'll take 25 minutes. It's gonna be enough because this is our home base and we will stay around here. And you get an RWR, so and damping mode. Okay, so this is a little bit more advanced. Let's see what we can do in this thing. I don't like this reticle because it's kind of obstructing the target, but yeah. Right, we will head to the I zone, see if we can help cap it. Every point counts. I think I have 20-odd thousand left until the J7, the new one. And also, I plan on using this very J7 for the MiG-25 grind that is incoming. Because it's a brilliant fighter. You have TWS at 11.3 and 2 very good missiles. IRCCM top tier missiles. It's a little bit like the Indian Jaguar, the event plane for Britain, that gets Magic 2s at a ridiculously low BR. But I much prefer the flight model of the J7, and also this J7 gets anti-shipping missiles. Yeah, there goes our carrier and 5 million tickets. Again, we can't do anything about this. This, the F5, is our, I think, our fastest, most well-equipped. I think I could have joined the Starfighter, but yeah. I wanted to try out the planes that I don't normally fly, so that is why I'm here. Okay, this guy is friendly, I suppose. But there is something else there. Yep, that's an A-10 and something else. So we will go after the A-10 because that's a prime target. He can dogfight all day, every day. Missile out on the... Okay, wherever that went, I don't know. Brilliant. That went for a friendly, although I had the A-10 in my sights, as you have seen. So that's not the... yeah. Brilliant. Now the guy thinks I'm stupid, probably. But you are my witness that it wasn't really our fault. Okay, we got the A-10. I don't know what this thing is. I guess what happened here is that the What is that? Alpha Jet, I guess. Yeah. I guess the missile locked onto something random then, not to the thing that was in the middle of my crosshair. Yeah, must be the Alpha Jet. Well, we're gonna pay for this, because basically what happens when this occurs in Sim is, if you don't know, you pay the other guy's repair cost. So you pay. It was on the screen there for a second, how much that was. Quite a lot. What is that? I don't know. And the guy who was team killed, he doesn't have to pay his respawn, so... That's a MiG? No, that's a... We don't have that, right? We don't have a MiG. That's a... Isn't that an F-117? 111. Yeah, I see. I think we can't fire missiles on the guy, right? Because his maw will go off. Yeah, I thought so. So he has enough flares, I think, for 1 or 3 missiles. I think that's what Komodo has said. I'm not sure. Come on. Okay. That's that. That's one Zomba out of the BAM. That's D something. Yeah, he... Oh. There is more stuff here. Yeah, there is. That's another A-10. Let's extend. We can't dogfight an A-10, obviously. He will fire a missile shortly, I guess, if he sees us. But he doesn't. So, and I think he's about to get splashed by the Alpha Jet. Yes. Good. Not dead yet. No, I think he's dead. Okay. Yeah, that's the Alpha Jet. Cool. Another thing there. We only have 2 other players. We have an Su-25 and the Alpha Jet and me. It's always like this on this side. I don't know why. So this, I think, is it? It could be an Su-25, right? Could be. On the other side, I'm not so sure, because let's just investigate it. It could be a bot, or it looks, yeah, it looks like an Su-25, does it? Or not? I don't know. Maybe not. We don't have a surveillance or anything. Yeah, it is. Okay. 12 minutes of fuel. Only guns left. I don't know what he's about to bomb. Probably that circle right there. There's no question that we will lose this, because it's what always happens. So Team Red always loses 80% of the time. And on this map, 90% of the time. That's the general rule, because they always join in the south. And they always get the objectives right in front of their door. So red win rate on this map is like literally like 10%. And that only happens if all the blue players leave, basically. That's what it is. At least in the higher tiers. A bit unfortunate. That's why you can find me always on Team Red, because they need players more than anything else. It always looks like this. Or worse. So, yeah. That is an enemy right there. He just came off the runway. We can't get close to the runways anymore because, as I said before, they have the ITOs, right? Okay, let's turn in. I don't know how close is too close. Is that a Buccaneer? Yeah, it's a Buccaneer, it's a Zomba. That will get much, much worse during the event. Much, much worse. Still alive? Kind of. Okay. I'm going back home. Because low fuel-ish. And we would need the missiles, I guess. So I'm actually semi-satisfied with these guns. I don't know how to aim them, and because I don't use them that often. But it's alright. I can make use of that. Oh, there's something right behind me. There was an eye right behind me. Just the other second. I don't know what that was. Yeah, like right there. Yeah, there. Fuel again. Okay, what is that? It does have a radar. We don't have anything. Oh no, we have a T2 with radar, but that's not a T2. The wings are too large. What is that? It looks like an Su-25. Yeah. So what was the radar guy? What was the little eye? What? Okay. Confusing. What was that sound? Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, we should not... okay, I will extend away. For obvious reasons. Thanks, A10. Was about to shoot him. Right. Should we go after him? I think we should, because it's on our... yeah. Quick boy ran through the picture there. Watch out for the tree. Watch out for that tree. So we will catch him. The question is fuel again. What's he doing? Okay. Fantastic. Oh, out of ammo. Shit. Yeah, he's very unimpressed by that, apparently. So he will zomp the point in E8 and... Oh no, we got him. Okay. So now we really go back home. Oh dear. Yeah, 8 kills. Yeah, it as I said before, it doesn't matter how good you are on this side. You will never be able to win. You basically need like 5 or 6 people with this amount of kills to make them go. And even then, look here, this guy, he bombed 15 tons, died 17 times doing it. This is how this mode is being used. And he's probably in the F-111. He knows he's basically invulnerable because of his speed. And that's that. So, yeah, it doesn't matter what you're doing. It's really sad. I can only advertise for playing on Team Red, because that's what good pilots do these days. If you want an easy way, an auto win, because of your bombage, then Team Blue is for you. But if you have a certain skill level and know what you're doing in general, I would advise you to play Team Red. Okay, we are landing. I think this is right in time for the match end. We have 380 points left, so... Doing the War Thunder zigzag. Well, technically it's 9 kills, is it? But friendlies don't count. Right. There we go. It doesn't make sense to do another round, because the match will end in like 5 minutes anyway. Play Team Red. Other than that, regarding the planes, it's okay. Although it doesn't have any radar, but it's okay. This is surprisingly good, fly it out, even though it's folded. It's useful. It's better than the normal F-13 MiG. And yeah, it's really good. I like it. And the Q5 is, unfortunately, what you have as the best option for a ground striker. It's not really good. It's not. It's a MiG-19 transformed into a strike fighter. It's really low. It's close there. And the Q5s are denied their air-to-air missiles by Gaijin. Why? Well, because the paid F-5C or A-5C exists at 10.7 with the magic missiles. That is basically the same plane, but Gaijin wants you to pay for it. So if you want to have missiles on a Q5, basically you need to pay for it. That's what it is. Okay, guys, I hope you have enjoyed that, and until the next one. Bye bye.